Hello. Yes, there we go. And we're off. Ladies and gentlemen, hello, Ray. In my transitional phase here at the minute. Um, mm, so I love mess, whatever. Transformers transformation review thingy, yes, and I just gave an update more than anything else because it's only 2 weeks to the Grand Assembly now, so I just had to kind of come back and say hello. I am now resident in England, in the Midlands, slap bang right in the middle, just very stone's throw from Wolverhampton, which is where I was today buying stuff, which is cool. Put that down because I'm just playing with that. So, my flat isn't quite ready, so I've been here for about 3 or 4 weeks, and that's been about that long since I've seen you, maybe about a month, something like that. And all is well, just waiting for flat to finish. There you go. And so now I'm back. This is me back properly, I think. I'll be moving into my new flat soon, and then you might not see me for a while. But I felt compelled to be here today because it's only a fortnight to the assembly. What do I need to say? What do I need to say? Yeah, the flat's getting ready. So I'm back, and I wanted to say hello and all the rest of it. And this is how things are going to look from now on. Haven't quite got the music in at the beginning because all my recording equipment, as well as my sound editing equipment, and the access to the where unknown transforming robot is, and including all my transformers are locked up and languishing in boxes in storage, and I can't really get at them as and when I want. Um, so this is how good and how clear and how nice things are going to look from now on, which I'm very, very pleased about. So I'm trying to amuse myself with what little transformers I have knocking about. I've got a few things. Some of the generation stuff. The last of the generations, like Highbury, he's very nice. He's over there, and over there is Skyhammer from the Hunt for the Decepticons line, from the Dark of the Moon line. Probably my favorite Dark of the Moon toy so far. Having said that, I bought Leader Ironhide today in Forbidden Planet. Don't ask me how much I paid for it. 60 quid. Oh, fuck, I must be mad. No, I'm not mad, I'm desperate. So, what I'm reviewing today is, well, it's little Fearswoop, obviously. Generation 1, Generation 2 toy, very, very nice. Gotta say hello to Matt Tonka, and his mate. I can't remember the other guy's name. Met you in Wolverhampton at the little collectible market. I love there's a little stall there in Wolverhampton. If you know where it is, great. If you don't, I'm not going to tell you where it is because I go in there and get lots of nice little things. What else? So, yes, okay, I'll see you all at the auto assembly in 2 weeks. It's going to be really cool. I want an air razor. If you see me there looking about, looking a little lost, just pick up an air razor and I'll pay you for it because I really want an air razor. My bad. I thought I had all the Beast Wars toys. Look at my piano over there in the corner. If I want to play my piano, I have to set it up here, and there's no space. You can't swing a cat. I've tried. Edgar doesn't like it because just leave it at that. Where was I? Yes, Air Razor, because I thought I had all the Beast Wars stuff, and I said to everybody, "I've got all the Beast Wars stuff." No, I don't. I don't have fucking Air Razor. But then I have everything from there. Fearswoop. This is a nice little thing. I got this in said little market in Wolverhampton about 3 months ago, and it's been living here in my this is my intermediate address. Look at it, look at it. It's a lovely little thing. He looks so clear and crisp there, doesn't he? It's because he is. Let me give you a little bit of BG. Oh, it's been a while since I've used those magic words, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit of BG. Say it with me, not enough to do you any harm. Now, Fearswoop. Ah, yes, track on. Now, he could be Generation 1, he could be Generation 2, depending on when he was released. If he was released in, if he was, it says here 92 at the bottom of him, but if you bought him in 93 in the box, he was Generation 1. If you bought him in 94 in a blister card, on a blister card, one is on a blister card, I believe, then he was Generation 2. He looks more Generation 2, doesn't he? Yes, indeed he does. Because he's got these colours. He looks like lemon meringue pie crossed with a house brick. To my mind, anyway, that's what he looks like. Let me see. He's a Lockheed Martin YF-22 fighter jet. I don't care about that. I really don't care. I'm not going to tell you any more about that. He's one of the little track-on things. Who was the other track-on? The other track-on had a funny name, Calcar. So we'll get away from that now because I don't really care much about that. Where's iPhoto? No, iMovie. I'm just getting used to this thing. It's so clear and forgiving. Makes me look younger. Look, he's got this fantastic little gimmick. First of all, I'll take off this big spunky backpack thing. Look, it's just a big old bit of weaponage with G2 colours. So to my mind, it's G2. And then we take this little guy. Look, he's got a big hole there, and you see, this is the thing. He's like a very basic jigsaw puzzle made from two pieces. And with this, you know there's something missing. With this, you know there's something missing. What is it? You stick the two guys together, and that's what you have. Very, very nice. Very chunky, very, very solid. He does have a little bit of landing gear, which I'll just show you, just get it out of the way, because I may as well. A little bit of landing gear. Why not? There you go, to have him land. Sure, why wouldn't he? Now, I want to show you this guy's gimmick, because it's really awesome. You see this little big turny wheel at the back. Turny wheel. Hello everybody, by the way, and I'm back. So sorry for my long time away. And you can't hear the music because I think I told you all my recording equipment's locked up. Yes, you'll hear it very soon. Unknown transforming robot. There you go. Have a little bit of it. So it's got this little shitty thing going on. No, I say shitty thing. It's really awesome actually. You see, you turn this wheel, and you kind of get this Gatling gun effect. Mixing it up a bit, dog. I like that. Love the color of this thing here. It's really cool. He does transform, of course he does. He's a Lockheed something or other, like I care. Let me show you. This is a nice little thing. Where do you see this? I'm trying to think if there's any other funky things that have happened that I need to tell you about. No, the old curl's coming back, as you can see. I think I'm going to stick with this for a while. I think I have to, actually. I'm duty bound to do it. So, let's have a look at this. Now, how do you transform it? It's been a while since I transformed it. This, I think you see underneath here, you would imagine that this bottom of the nose cone is meant to meet the top, but it doesn't until you transform him. There's going to be his arms, obviously. Going to do this shit here, pull that down like that. It's all fairly straightforward, isn't it? He's got to see, this is the other thing that makes me want to say G2. Look, he's got these pink inserts. They don't do an awful lot, they just sit there. His little toes are so funny because that's where his wheels are at the end of his toes. See, look at his face. That's a G2 face, isn't it? What's the focus like on that? It's not too bad. That's a G2 face. It reminds me a bit like, what is it? The big G2 jet who was repainted as King Atlas, which I also want. Sky Boobs. I can't remember his name. Skyquake. Sky Sandwich. Oh, you know. You know the one I mean. If you know the one I mean, then write answers on a postcard. Nice big old thing. Wait till you see what happens here. I've got to show you this. So he can hold it and use it as kind of this. What is it? It's a big old, not battle station, but it's a big old weapon, big cannon thing. I like this kind of stuff. It's the same with G2 Clench. He looks like he should be G2, doesn't he? He really does. He's got all those colours. You see, you can look right through here, and I'll show you what goes on there in a minute. This battle station thing, I love that. It's almost akin to like a play set. I love anything that looks like a play set. Seen the arc recently. I'll wait for that. I'll wait for that. Oh, I got the little laser beak. I have to say, look at it. He's fucking so awesome. This is so cool. Again, the transformation's a little bit. What is it? But it doesn't really matter because this is really cool. He's like a mechanoid rock. Do you remember from Sinbad or something like that? Very nice, good articulation. Like that. Recommending little laser beak. So, what you gotta do, you look through here. Can you just about see? Now, like all the track on stuff, you can probably just see through there. Yeah. Is it that way? You see this little, you can see he's got these little converging laser points. So when you spin this, I'm trying to get it. It's a really ingenious bit of light piping. Where are you? And it's, you can kind of aim it through there. And I can look through there and aim it right at my eye, for example. It's really cool. Really like that. And it's just this little simple bit of light piping at the top. It really looks like there's some bit of really cool electronics. Reminds me of, do you remember those early Tomy Space Invaders that you either looked at? They kind of held them a bit like goggles. Reminds me a bit like those. Or the little mini arcade things from the 1980s. Oh, they were cool. So, a little Fearswoop. This is little short thing. I need to get back on my feet, you see, ladies and gentlemen. So that's if a little bit rusty, then you must forgive me. There are people downstairs. My other half's mum and dad are downstairs, and that's fine. Because I sit up here and I sing and I play my trumpet, my clarinet, and my piano, and it doesn't really matter. They're happy to have me. And I've got my cat downstairs. But I want to get back to my own flat. No, I'm back to my own flat, in my own flat proper. We shouldn't take too much longer. Very cool address. I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's just nice. Reminds you of. It sounds somewhere classy, but it's not really, especially. But nice thing. Me, welcome back. Fearswoop G2. He's not G1. What's G1 about that? Not an awful lot. So I think I'm going to be in the 40 Post House. No, what is it? Is it a travel lodge? Whatever, wherever Auto Assembly is. It's I think believe it's Simon Plum's birthday, on the 11th or something like that. It's Thursday, yesterday, 2 weeks anyway, and I think we're converging, having a bit of a party, and then we're all going to be there from Friday, all the diehards anyway, rocking it, keeping it real for Transformers since 1984, ladies and gentlemen. Need I say any more? Please don't let Michael Bay near any Transformers films again. I really hope he doesn't do anything with them. Little Fearswoop, very, very nice. Looking forward to letting him meet his other 700 brothers and sisters. Uh, Looking forward to put them up on the shelves. Let me see, how am I sorting this out? There we go. Oh, it looks quite simple. Stop. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray, seeing you all again in this nice clear channel very, very soon. Before Auto Assembly, I will be back. But I will see you all. Shake your hand. Goodbye.